Gary, welcome to Swifts TV. We know you're a big fan of netball, but Mr. Netball, can you tell us a little bit about the nickname?
So when before I got drafted, I played netball in the juniors and when I was growing up, and when I got drafted, they mentioned that. So as soon as I got to the club, they called me Netty or Mr. Netball. So that's how that come along.
And so you've been to a couple of Swifts games we hear, and what is it about the games that you really like, especially out in the court watching the girls?
I just how fast they run and how I tempoed. It's a bit like footy. They swap opponents all the time and it's a lot of communication. So I really like watching it. It was pretty good.
And so we hate to put you on the spot, but do you have a favourite player?
I really do. But Paige is probably my favourite. After coming from an injury not similar, but I broke my leg. She's come back from a knee, so similar thing. And she's a very exciting player, so which is good.
A couple of kindred spirits.
Yes, very. And
so let's role play for a moment. If you were to take one rule or play from AFL to netball, what would it be?
One rule. That's a good one. I don't know.
What about from AFL to netball?
Probably positioning's hopefully you can throw it from defence all the way over what's it called?
A third.
Yeah, over a third, that's it. So but that rule's pretty dodgy, but if they change that, it'll be all right.
And so both the Swifts and the Swans are off to Adelaide this weekend. The Swifts are taking on the Adelaide Thunderbirds. Who do you reckon will win, and what's your score prediction?
The Swifts will win, obviously, and we'll beat them by 12 goals or so, I reckon. So
nice, comfortable win.
Yeah, it'd be nice. The girls are up and about, so they've had couple of close calls, but I reckon they're ready to go.
Shining Jade, welcome back to Swifts TV. First things first, Jade, as our token Englishman, are you a fan of Aussie rules, and do you have a bit of an understanding of how the game works?
Well, Joe Harton and Serena Guthrie are big AFL fans, so they've been filling me in, and I'm hoping to catch a few games this season, so definitely Swans all the way. Yeah.
That's good to hear. Shani, we know that you're a big fan of all sports, so if you were to play AFL, what position do you think you'd be good at?
Oh, full forward, I reckon, definitely, because I'd come out and take the screaming marks. Yeah, and then I like the glory, so just kick it through the middle.
A bit different from your netball career.
Yeah, I'm just dreaming.
And so you're a bit new to it, obviously, Jade, but do you both have a favourite player yet?
I think Gary, because we've met him a few times and he likes his netball, so a bit of a partnership there, so yeah.
Oh, I've got a few favourite players. Probably Gazza Ablett, just because he's a freak of nature. I reckon he's awesome. Buddy and Kurt, they're both pretty freaky with their talents. And who else am I thinking of? Oh, just the whole Collingwood team in general.
We'll cut that bit. So we asked the boys, but what are your thoughts? If you could take one rule or play from AFL to netball, what would it be?
Centre pass, throw it up in the middle and free for all.
I don't know what it's called, but when they jump on someone's back and then go catch the ball, I definitely use Shawnee to propel myself. Yeah.
And what about from netball to AFL?
You can't run with the ball. So you'd have to kick it right on, catch it and be yep, that's it. That'd be hilarious.
And so both the Swans and the Swifts are off to Adelaide this weekend. What is your tip in the Swans game against Port Adelaide, and what do you think the score will be?
Swannies by 10. I reckon it'll be a pretty close game. They're going to be 4 up with a minute to go, and then they're going to boot a goal right on the siren to win by 10.
I'd like to see another comeback. They had a massive comeback this weekend, so I'd like to see that and them to win by a bit more this time, by 20.